How are you gonna feel living in a world where everyone has everything they need? How amazing are you feeling eating food sourced from local soil that is teeming with life, vitality and energy, just like you are? Well, as they say, you are what you eat, and you deserve the best, what the big fella upstairs made for you. The old model that's hit the bucket, that worked well for a select few. Now the new model that I'm choosing, and you can choose it too if you'd like, works beautifully and fairly for everyone, especially our future generations. By making smarter choices with our money, we're giving the soil that's supporting us love and life instead of herbicides, pesticides, fungicides, rodenticides, etc. By making smarter choices with our money, it'll be like giving nature a bit of a holiday. Our oceans, not so many ships chugging backwards and forwards, our skies. By making smarter choices with our money, instead of paying for our brothers and sisters to be slaving away in food processing factories for minimal income, we can support them and help them to find careers and passions, what they really want to do in life. What is their heart calling to bring forth? So in this new model, or should I say new world that we are building together, we help each other. It's no longer necessary for a small minority to tell the majority what to do. We take responsibility for ourselves and things like our food supply. And there are so many powerful, amazing initiatives going on at the moment in that area. More and more people are growing their own food than ever before, and we're happy to share it. Now you might think growing veggies is a bit too much like hard work, but actually, Graham Downing's no-dig gardening method, don't even have to get a spade in there. So check out things like the People's Food and Farming Alliance, which are amazing and incredible initiative that brings people and farmers together, helping farmers also produce crops in more sustainable ways, working with our environment. Things like Crops Not Shops are worth checking out too and are amazing. Talk to people in your local area and who's doing what. And remember, who you choose to give your money to. That's important. It's important for today and for our future.
Sainsbury's annual report and the chief executive, I think that's Mr. Roberts. He's paid almost £4 million in bonuses on top of his salary. And I'd really like to know how you justify that in the midst of a cost of living crisis. I think if you look at Mr. Roberts, that's 4.9 million, £408,000 a month, £94,000 a week, £2,298 an hour, and workers are paid £11 an hour. I mean, how is that justifiable when the people who work for you and the people who come into the stores are suffering from a grotesque cost of living crisis now? How can that possibly be justified?
Well, as a listed company, you'll know that all of our board directors' salaries are published. They're set by the REMCO. I don't sit on the REMCO. I don't have any remit over setting any of those salaries, so I can't really comment any further on that today.
Do you not get the point that this discussion is couched around a cost of living crisis? And yet, I've got to say, the chief executives across the board are in the same ballpark in terms of their pay. Do you not understand how that sits with the general public, that these sorts of wages are being paid? And you tell us that your purpose is to provide the most reasonably priced food for your customers, and yet dividends are paid out and these salaries at this level. Does that not chime with any of you?
can make football tickets cheaper if they pay the players less.
No, that's just absolutely, utterly staggering, quite frankly. Chair,